Felt like we kind of turned it over a little. I mean, it's hard to tell. I got to watch the film. I really wasn't in the game till later in the game when we were trying to, work our way back. But I got to watch the film. I think, we turned it over a few times. They kind of got sustained a pretty comfortable lead. And then, they did a great job executing. So credit them on the win.
Yeah, Vic, you talk about their execution. I know forcing turnovers is such a big part of what you guys do defensively, but they only had 3 all night. How difficult does that make it for you guys?
That's tough, man. I mean, we thrive off those. And it's tough when we don't get our deflections and our steals and stuff like that. It's hard. So we got to do a better job.
Other questions? Raise your hands, please. Pat, go ahead.
Victor, looking forward, I know you haven't had much time to do this, if at all, but a big road trip is coming up. What's the key to having success when you're out west that long?
I mean, the road is different. I mean, it's going to be way tougher. Obviously it's supposed to be, because we're going on a road, it's supposed to be way tougher. So we're going to have to bring our A game. And it's 5 games in 7 days, so we're going to have to be ready to play.
Vic, first 2020 game from Domas tonight. I know you're used to seeing these types of performances from him, but how big was he, especially in that third quarter?
He was really good. Did a really good job. Following up misses and putting it back in, and playing his ISO and getting rebounds. So it was big. Unfortunately, we came up short, but he had a great night.
Ashley.
Hey, Vic, the biggest storyline right now has been players needing to sit out because of potential exposure to COVID-19. How do you currently feel about the protocols that are in place? And do you think the NBA will eventually need to resort to another bubble?
I hope not. But I think the NBA is doing all they can, and they're doing a great job of, and the NBPA as well, working together to do a great job to make sure we're the safest possible. We are as safe as possible, but it's tough. You could try your best, and unfortunately there'll still be some people who catch it. So we just got to continue to do a great job monitoring it as best as we can, and trying to limit contact, and trying to limit as much of the virus as possible, wherever it is, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it doesn't, end up being another bubble, but, at the end of the day, we got to do what's safest for us. So we shall see.